After my first video, entitled Sir Lance Lies a Lot, was released online, I got a lot of hate mail from Lance Ashworth supporters for defaming his character. So here now, I want to show you exactly the kind of person he really is.
I was alerted to this recent grant opportunity that came up from the National Park Service that has as its main goal water conservation. I thought it was a potential win-win for the town and for our group, meaning the town as an applicant and with us helping to write or draft or support the grant. We could apply for the town could apply for a National Park Service grant under this water conservation program to acquire those two segments of land. The grant would provide half the money, and then within 1 to 3 years' time, the town would have to go out and find a match. We had the two parcels appraised together in 2013. The approximate cost was around $1.2 million. So in theory, this grant, if it were won, would provide the town $600,000 to get started on moving toward acquiring that program.
Imagine Sir Lance Lies a Lot wants the town to spend $1.2 million of federal grants and taxpayers' money to buy a piece of property for his association. Wait, it gets better. Lance tells the board members that he is in negotiations with the property owner. That is not true.
You've got a motivated seller right now.
Yeah. But oftentimes, grants like these require a letter of intent from the seller.
Unfortunately, though, the landowner, Reverend Mark Arstead, has no idea that his land is being talked about as being up for sale. The Reverend attended the May 18th town board meeting, and you can see his reaction here.
Hi, I'm Reverend Mark Arstead. I'm here from Salem Tabernacle, formerly known as Oasis Ministries. It's come to my attention that we've come up in conversation here regarding our property, and this is news to me. I don't know anything about this. We have not been contacted about this, and we have no intention to sell our property at suggested prices to any of the interested parties who have come before this board.
Thank you.
Wow, can you believe Lance just lied in public about buying someone else's land? He now has a new name, Land-Grabbing Lance. After Lance is caught in his lie, the town supervisor asks Lance if he understands that the letter of intent needs to be from the landowner. Here's Lance's response to that.
Just to take care of first things first, my understanding is one of the critical components of this is getting a letter from the landowner saying that they're agreeable to it.
The letter of intent is not a requirement.
It's not a requirement.
No. The letter from the state is.
Is Lance saying that the state could authorize the purchase of private property?
I wouldn't mind addressing Pastor Arstead's comments. I have to be completely upfront, and I want the board to understand in terms of transparency that.
Honest and transparent? He only said that because he got caught lying, and then lies again to get out of it by blaming the real estate broker.
When I brought the idea to the board, I was operating under the belief that the Oasis property was, of course, not only on the sale block, which it is, but through discussions had with the owner's real estate agent, we were under the impression that under the right conditions, this kind of deal, a fair market sale of the property, was possible.
That is a total lie. The real estate broker of record was contacted and said that he never spoke to Lance about anything. On the Friends National Park Service grant application in 2014, Lance mentions that he is in negotiations with the owner of the Oasis property about purchasing it. We now know that that is a lie, of course. In response to question number 20 about his experience handling this kind of project, Lance answers that he has many years of experience dealing with contract fraud as an FBI agent. Lance's status as a federal agent is something that he likes to make sure to tell everyone, as he did with my class shortly after we met him.
And how about you, Lance?
I am your local FBI agent.
You're an FBI agent?
That experience of contract fraud seems to have come in handy here too, because, despite signing a statement that he swore to tell the truth, it just doesn't seem that land-grabbing Lance can help himself. And there you have it. Once again, Lance is trying to steal someone's property based on lies. This radical behavior must stop.